Hush Hush Biz, Brisbane, Oz Comic Con, and who have I got? Osric Chau.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
When did you arrive?
I arrived at, 5 a.m. today? 6 a.m.? One of the a.m.s. An early a.m. today I arrived.
Oh, where from?
From Los Angeles.
You did the Los
Yeah.
Angeles route.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, did you sleep?
I did. It was a great flight. Watched the movie, did some writing, passed out, and then I arrived. It's perfect, actually.
And now you're ready for a weekend of, Brisbane. And have you been to Brisbane before?
I've been to Brisbane once, earlier this year actually. I came to visit my friend Desmond, who was filming Reef Break, just off in the Gold Coast, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
That's been, a few people that have been working on that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be exciting when that comes out, because that's
That is out.
Yeah, it is out now.
It is out.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
I was so behind the eight ball on that one, because that was 6 months of work.
Yeah, at least six, 7 months here. Yeah.
Oh, good one. Excellent. So now I want to sort of, ask you a few questions, and
Mhm.
one of them is, what has been the highlight of working, on Supernatural?
It's hard to have like one singular highlight on a show that's been on so long, and I mean, I've been on it for 6 years now.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Such a large portion of my life.
6 years on set. It's
yeah.
like, wow, that is.
I mean, my first day was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That might have to be the highlight. I mean, one, it was the beginning of all the things to come, and two, that was the day Jared became a father. So, there's so much happening on that one day. Everyone was like kind of on edge, but it was like a really happy, like, it was so different that one day from every other day.
Yeah.
So that was probably the highlight.
What's the dynamics on set for you?
Oh, it's very fun. I mean, everyone welcomed me pretty quickly. But you can tell these people have been friends for over a decade, and it really shows. All the inside jokes, the constant fooling around, except for the person whose job it is to keep everyone on schedule.
Yeah.
He's amazing. The Kevin Parks, he's amazing.
Is he?
Yeah, can you imagine, like, everyone's trying to mess around all day, and the one person whose job it is to, like, make sure we do everything on time?
Yeah.
I mean, thankfully everyone's great at their job. Otherwise, I don't know how it would work otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you come into acting?
My mom got me into an acting class when I was 9.
Yeah.
And that, she didn't even look for it. My dad had a translation business, so he had a computer that could type Chinese, so he translated a script for this actress.
Right.
She didn't end up getting paid for that job because it just fell through, and she's like, he already did the work. I know you have kids, maybe I can teach them acting because I do class. And my mom just wanted to get us into everything. So I'll take you, learn something. And so we went, and then it kind of just stuck around for me, and then I just kept taking it.
And you kept taking it,
Mhm.
right. So if you weren't acting, what do you think you would have done?
Well, I was trying to be a stuntman before the acting thing. So I was a martial artist. I wanted to work in stunts. I wanted to open my own martial arts school. That was the path that I was heading to before acting kind of took over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there, any particular mentor that you have in the business that?
I don't know if there's any. No, there's no one specific person, but honestly, like, anyone and everyone could be a mentor at any point. Even if I think you're the worst filmmaker or worst actor in the world, sometimes like, that's something that I noticed that I'm going to try to avoid to do. Like, I'll learn a very important lesson that really sticks. But I feel like, I try to keep an open mind when I meet anyone.
Yeah.
And so even the people who are new at acting can teach me a lot about acting. And I think everyone can be a mentor if you open your mind to the idea of it.
Yeah. No, that's great. Good. In terms of, obviously, future things, is there anything that's coming up?
Yeah, so I produced my first feature film last year, which was a huge step as a filmmaker, and I think me and my team are really excited to keep going in that. So So I've been writing, my roommate's been writing, we've been developing all these different stories, and we're just excited to get going on our next one.
What is it all about? Is it a...
So the first one it's called Empty by Design, and this was our first effort, and we're very excited. We went to the Philippines. We had no money. We just flew there one-way flights, and we just ended up raising the money in like 2 weeks, and we made this movie. And it was so weird, and just the whole experience of going there and doing it is so kind of surreal. It felt like a movie in itself.
Yeah.
And I think that's usually the case, but it was life-changing for all of us.
To go there, you know, obviously no budget. It's like you've just...
I just had it in my mind. I was so crazy. I was on this other film the year before, and it left such a sour taste in my mouth that I was like...
What was that?
I can talk about it. It was so bad. But it just left such a sour taste in my mouth. I'm like, I am tired of being someone else's puppet. You know, if I'm gonna make a shitty film, it's gonna be my own shitty film. So I went off and, you know, I don't think it's a shitty film. I think we did pretty good, especially for our first one. And we learned a lot, and more than anything, we just went on an adventure with our friends. We told the story.
So is this something that you want to pursue more, do you think?
Absolutely.
To be behind the camera as well as in front?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have got an actual production company now? Or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's it called?
It's called Windy Pictures. We have several between all of us. I have one in Vancouver as well called 2068.
How did that name come about?
2068 is the distance between Vancouver and Los Angeles. So for that group, we want to do Canada, US co-productions. Windy Pictures, we want to do a lot in Southeast Asia specifically,
Yeah.
but also in North America. So
Okay.
yeah.
So co-productions is pretty much the business nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, everything's very worldwide.
Yeah.
You know, especially with the internet, streaming, and just how connected the world is with each other. You can't. I don't know. It's weird to just like pick one market and stay in it. I feel like if you do it right, you can tell stories that, you know, hopefully a big chunk of the world can enjoy, no matter where you're from or what cultural background.
Yeah. Well, what sort of, you know, inspires you to, you know, find the stories? How do you go about?
I don't know. It can come anytime. I was leaving Vancouver, so I went home to visit my family, and when I was leaving, I just felt really sad, and I realized I missed my parents, like a lot, and I never miss my parents, and it never feels sad for leaving home, and right there and then, because I was thinking about what I was going to do for this next script, which was about friendship, I'm like, I need to make a movie for my parents while they can still appreciate it. And so right there and then I just started writing the story about a guy who learns to appreciate his parents. And
nice.
I mean, I'm still working on it right now, but I think it's the best thing I've ever written.
Yeah.
It's my way of telling my parents, you know, how much I appreciate them and love them.
That's great.
Yeah.
Because your heritage is Canadian, Malaysian, and
well,
China.
I would say my heritage is Chinese. My culture is Canadian or North American. Yeah.
Beautiful combination.
Yeah. But you know, I travel a lot, so you know, I'm a person of the world.
Yeah.
I kind of like to take pieces of every culture and you know, learn new perspectives and stuff.
Yeah. No. Okay, so tell me 5 top things that you would, you know, love to do.
5 top things. Okay, right now, I've been climbing a lot, so I'll put bouldering on there. Second, writing. I've really enjoyed just going off into my own world and writing. 3 is eating or snacking. I snack a lot. 4, traveling. Love traveling, doesn't matter where. I just like to go exploring, whether it be by myself or with friends. And 5, watching as many movies as I can. You know, for me, I'm very much a student of film now, and I'm pretty late in the game, so I'm trying to catch up.
Yeah.
Just by watching as many movies and seeing what people have done.
What's the last film you saw, and what's been the best film so far this year you've seen?
Last film I saw was on the plane. It was, oh jeez, what movie was it? I totally forgot. I saw two movies on the plane. One was Wandering Earth, which was a Chinese film.
That's amazing special effects.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
The
Yeah.
other
Made a
oh,
bucket load of money.
what was the other one? It was a comedy.
A what?
It was a comedy. I can't even remember the first. So my memory needs work, that's for sure. Oh, this is gonna bother me. I did watch one. I watched that one even more carefully. It was in the comedy section.
American or
Was it American or was it British?
British do quite well.
Oh, that's gonna itch.
Okay, we have to sit on that one.
Best movie I've seen this year. That's it. The Farewell. I love The Farewell.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it was like next to perfect movie.
Okay, excellent. All right, and if you had all the money in the world, what would you do with it?
Make movies with my friends.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's great.
Yeah.
You'd be the best person to approach.
Maybe. I mean, if I had all the money, I would do so much with it. I guess I would start
Yeah.
a government that I hope to run well.
Yes.
You know, socialize a lot of systems around the world to just help people who need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of things.
Healing.
I mean, space travel. I guess you could fund that stuff.
Yeah.
A lot.
I know. There's a mind, sort of blowing
I guess
stuff.
my main job would be spending the money
Spending the money.
forever.
Exactly.
No, I would hire